Hi, my name is Lauren with Vacuum Cleaner Market. We know how hard it is to purchase a new vacuum cleaner, specifically if you're looking at the Miele brand. Once you've narrowed it down to the Miele brand, in the canister world, you have a lot of different options. So what we've done is we've taken the guesswork out of it for you. We're going to break down the Miele canister line into 3 different sections so you can understand just exactly what is available to you in the realm of Miele canisters. So stay tuned, I'm going to teach you how to buy a Miele canister. So the 3 things that we're going to be looking at today are air-driven models versus electric-driven models and what that means in terms of canister function and cleaning ability. Then we're going to look at the body styles and the different filtration levels. And then finally, we're going to talk about bagged versus bagless models. So these are the 3 sections that we have found are the 3 main things that we asked our customers routinely about, and that is how we are going to narrow down and figure out which models are best for you or model. Stay tuned. First, we're going to start with air-driven versus electric, and we're specifically going to start with the electric first. Electric canisters mean that you have electrical components in your hose, your wand, and your carpeting power heads, meaning these power heads have their own independent motors inside of them, meaning they're very, very powerful and they will get the deepest down clean on any carpeting surfaces that you have in your home. If you have anything above a medium pile carpeting, you're going to want to stick with an electric carpeting power head so you're getting a full deep clean on your carpeted surfaces. These 2 specific heads, this is the Miele SEB 236 and this is the Miele SEB 228. These power heads both have 5 height adjustments, meaning that you can clean any pile carpeting. This is the Miele 217-3 head, and this does not have height adjustments, so it's only good for low to medium pile carpeting. When you have an electric canister, you are a lot more versatile. You can take any attachment that Miele makes and you can clean any pile carpeting as long as you have these 2 heads that have the height adjustments in them. Don't look at that one yet. We'll get to that one in a minute. So when you go with a model that has an electric carpeting power head, you're going to be able to clean any hard flooring and all pile carpeting. You're going to have a very versatile machine that will be able to grow with you and any needs that you have changing in the future, such as if you aren't in a forever home right now, if you're temporary, you don't know if you're going to purchase that soft, extra plush, shaggy rug in the future, then definitely go with something that has a height adjustment. Far more versatile, you'll get a really long-lasting machine and you won't have to worry about purchasing anything additional. This head is really good because it is a lot lighter than these 2. You don't have the height adjustments involved, so this head is about 2 pounds. This is a great option, substituting this head for any of the models that come standard with this head if you're looking for something that is a little more lightweight. Reason being, as any time that you purchase the Miele with an electric carpeting power head and height adjustments, you have a lot of weight to factor in. These power heads are each 6 pounds. So you're going to have to factor in the weight of your attachments for your carpeting or your hard flooring, the weight of the hose and the wand, and then the weight of your canister body. So make sure you are really thinking about an all-inclusive purchase. The weight, the cost, the cleaning ability, filtration, so forth and so on. So just to touch bases and refresh a little bit, when you have an electric carpeting power head, they're far more versatile. You can clean any types of carpeting as long as you have the height adjustment. If you don't have a height adjustment, you're limited to low to medium pile carpeting. So now we're going to talk about air-driven models. Air-driven models mean that you do not have an electrical component in your hose, your wand, or any carpeting or flooring attachments that you may have. So what that means is these models are normally great for mostly hard flooring homes with very limited to low pile carpeting. So if you have something like a mixed flooring situation where you have medium rugs and low rugs and more of a versatility, you're going to want to stick with an electric model. But if you don't, you just have a few short pile area rugs or you have delicate area rugs or delicate carpeting, then let's look at these air-driven models. So These are the 3 air-driven heads that Miele has specifically for carpeting. This is called the STB 205-3. This is called the STB 305-3. And this is the SBD 285-3. I know that's very technical. I'm sorry about that. So let's break these down a little bit. So this is the 205 head, and this is the 305 head. Both of these models have spinning brush holes on the underside of them, meaning you're going to get a really good clean on your carpeted surfaces. But like I said, when you don't have height adjustment for your brush hole, you are limited to the pile or height of carpeting that you are able to clean. So the 205 head is only able to clean low pile area rugs or carpeting. This is just the design of this head. It'll only ever clean low pile carpeting. I've tried it on high pile or plush carpeting. It's a monster. Don't even go there. Trust me, I promise. The 305 head is Miele's newest air-driven head, and this head actually cleans low to medium pile carpeting. So if you have low to medium pile carpeting, lots of hard flooring, models with this head will be a really good option, or you can always add these 2 heads to any model and any air-driven model. Air-driven attachments will work with any Miele model. This head, the 285-3 head, is a combination flooring attachment, and this can toggle between any hard flooring and limited low pile carpeting. And how it does that is there's a little lever on the side, and you're going to push it either way. Right now the bristles are retracted, so this is going to be great if you have delicate carpeting or any area rugs that you cannot use a spinning brush hole, such as wool or silk pile carpeting. You don't want to use an agitator on there because it's going to damage the fibers. So this is a great head, and you can add this head to any of the Miele models as well. So this is how you're going to clean any of your carpeting, and then you push the lever the other way, and it's going to push out bristles. This is how you're going to clean your hard surfaces, and it won't scratch your hard surfaces as you have some brushes on the underside. So this tool is actually really great if you just want a great in-between clean tool. I sometimes use this, well, I always use this on like a daily basis for just like a quick cleanup. You know, I have a dog, she sheds like crazy. So it's a great thing to have and not have to pull out a carpeting attachment and a hard flooring attachment. It's a quick clean. It'll give you a pretty good clean. You will always get the best clean if you use a separate hard flooring attachment and a carpeting attachment. But for in between those cleans before company comes over, this is a great alternative. So the brush holes on either of these heads look like this. Hopefully you can see this. These do have spinning brush holes, like I said. Show you the underside of this one. And they have wheels as well. Anytime you have a spinning brush hole, whether it's air-driven or electric, you're going to have a lot easier time pushing. You don't have to provide as much momentum with these heads as you do with this one. You have to provide all the momentum on this head. So really make sure that you're being mindful about which head is going to be the best for your carpeting and your strength and ability to clean. Just so you know, all hard flooring attachments are considered air-driven, pure suction. They don't require any electrical components to power the heads. And currently Miele has 4 different types of hard flooring attachments that you can choose from. You have your parquets, your regular, and your extra large, and these will turn on a dime, turn any direction, very easy. These are the Miele's upgraded hard flooring attachments. And then you have their standard Parquet 3 attachment, and then the combination floor tool that I mentioned earlier in the air-driven attachments. So this combo floor tool can again transition between any hard flooring and some limited low pile carpets or delicate carpeting or area rugs. The Parquet 3 that comes standard with a lot of the models, this one doesn't have the parquet feature, so in order to turn it around corners, you're just going to have to turn your wand. The nice thing about these Parquet hard flooring attachments, they are upgraded for a reason. You just turn them, they swivel on a dime. They're very nice and easy. If your model does come with either of these 2 attachments, you are able to upgrade to either of these. You can swap in between all you want. Any of these hard flooring attachments will work with any model, whether it's air-driven or electric.
So now we're going to talk about body style and filtration. And what I mean by that is if you notice in the title of the different Miele canisters, you're going to see either the words classic, compact, complete, or CX1. And I know those probably sound really technical, so let me break those down for you. This is called a complete, this is a compact, and this is the CX1. The complete, the classic, and the compact are all bagged, and any CX1 Blizzard model is going to be bagless. So what that also means is there's going to be weight differences between each of these models. All of the bagless canisters are 12 pounds for just the canister body, and then you're going to have to factor in the weight of the hose and the wand, and then the carpeting or electric power head attachments. This is a compact model, and the classic and the complete models are also the same size, and these are all bagged machines. So compact, classic, and complete models are all bagged. Compact models are all 10 pounds for just the canister body themselves, plus remember factor in the hose, the wand, and the carpeting attachment or power head. All classic and complete models are also 12 pounds, and you also have to factor in your hose, your wand, and the carpeting attachment or the carpeting power head. So make sure that you are taking into consideration the weight when you are choosing the canister that you are going to purchase. Another factor to choose from is filtration. The CX1 bagless models are all completely sealed. The compact models are all completely sealed. The complete models are also all completely sealed. The only not completely sealed models in the Miele canister line are anything that says classic in the title. Classic body styles are not completely sealed. So what that means is if you have asthma or allergy sufferers in your home, or you're very conscious about the air quality in your home, we just recommend that you stick with a completely sealed body style. So look at either the bagless CX1 models, the compact models, or the complete models. Miele also has a couple different levels of filtration available as well. Their base level filtration is called Air Clean, and those are the filters that are included in the Miele boxes of bags. Anytime you see HEPA or charcoal, those are going to be an upgraded level of filtration, and you're going to need to purchase those filters separately. HEPA and charcoal filters are a higher level of filtration. The HEPA filter is the highest level of filtration that you can purchase. So if you're pairing a HEPA filter with a completely sealed unit, you're good to go. Nothing's escaping that machine other than pure HEPA filtered air. If you have a charcoal filter, that has activated charcoal in them, and it's really good for masking the pet dander and odors. We've all been there. If you're a pet owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about, that vacuum smell. So those activated charcoal granules in that filter is really good for that, and it's about a step below HEPA filtration. So other than your body style and the weight, also make sure you're factoring in the filtration level and decide what filtration level is best suited for you and your home and your family members. So the last thing that I'm going to talk to you about today is going to be, what are you going to choose, bagged versus bagless? And this is going to be a personal decision that you're going to have to make for yourself. In terms of lifespan, anytime you purchase a vacuum with a bag, it's always just going to last longer. You have the added protection of that bag that's going to protect your motor, and they're just going to last longer. Obviously, you're going to need to change your bags and your filters regularly, but generally speaking, any vacuum, whether it be Miele or another brand, bagged vacuums last longer. The Miele bagless models we actually really like. These models do last very long, far longer than a lot of their competitors, but we don't really recommend bagless models unless you don't have allergies or asthma. Reason being is anytime that you have a bagless vacuum, you have to manually change your dustbin, and you have to come in contact with the contents that you're cleaning out of your vacuum cleaner. So that means that you are going to have to breathe in that air and empty your dust cup, and you're going to have to manually clean your filters. So if
you're really sensitive to dust or you have allergies or asthma sufferers in your home, we do not recommend a bagless machine of any brand for you. So these are two examples of our bagged models. And before you think that, bags are super expensive, I was of that mindset too. I went from a bagless model to a bagged Miele. They're actually really not that expensive in the grand scheme of things. And you also have to factor in when you're purchasing a really good quality machine, you're going to spend less in the long run. You may spend a little bit more up front, but you're not going to have to purchase a new vacuum every 2 to 5 years. Miele's lifespan for their bagged models is 20 years, and for their bagless models, about 10 to 15. It's going to be how often and how good you are about changing those filters. So, just to recap, we went over a few different things. We went over the canisters that are air-driven versus electric. We went over the different body styles and filtration. And then finally, we touched on the bag versus bagless. So hopefully I was able to help you narrow down the different types of accessories, the flooring attachments, the body styles, and the filtration systems that you are going to be seeing when you're looking at the Miele canister line. So just remember, you're going to want to take into account three things: air-driven or electric, your body style, your level of filtration, and then bagged versus bagless. So if you have any questions remaining after this video, please feel free to reach out to us. You can contact us on our website, on our live chat feature, you can email us, or you can contact us. We're always here to help, and we're always excited to introduce you to the Miele brand and all of the possibilities. My name is Lauren with Vacuum Cleaner Market, and happy vacuuming.